What's up, everybody? I'm gonna get started in a couple minutes. I just want to confirm my audio is working okay. I'm in the car, obviously, and I'm not gonna be around much today, so I wanted to do a quick live stream. Let me see if I can. I don't think I have the chats open. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got going on here. Why are the chats not showing? What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? All right, I see him. What's up, Poseidon, Lou, Adrian, like a light? Everybody can hear me okay? Stefan? Is my audio up and running? I'm always worried about my audio. I need a selfie stick. This is like... Press 1 if you can hear me. Okay, we got yes. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, Litecoin halving. 1 minute, 15 seconds in. Mental note. Litecoin halving in 2 days. Well, like 2.5 days. And I want to do this quick video just because, not trying to hype the halving up, but this is a cool event. It's exciting. This Litecoin halving, first off, every 4 years, right? This is not something that we get to experience all the time. And it really plays into the scarcity of crypto, right? And if you're long on Litecoin, that's extremely important, especially if you're a long-term investor. And if you're an investor for monetary reasons, you know, putting adoption and all that cool stuff aside. But if you're here for an investment purpose, then it is awesome that the scarcity in 2 days will be playing out. So Litecoin halving, first off, if you're new and you're like coming across this video, Litecoin operates in a proof of work mining ecosystem. So you have miners that are mining Litecoin, and they're rewarded for doing that work. They're rewarded for running that, you know, computing power that mines Litecoin into the Litecoin ecosystem, right? I think there's like 21 million. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, but I think there's like 21 million left to be mined. We're like 75% there. And these miners are being rewarded. So currently, they're rewarded 25 Litecoin. That's being cut in half to 12.5. That is what the Litecoin halving is. Now, as this happens, this cryptocurrency called Litecoin acts as a deflationary currency. And, you know, there's a lot of value in that. So that's kind of, in essence, what the Litecoin halving is. And price increasing is, especially leading into the halving. It happened the last halving in 2015. Price increasing is people just kind of anticipating the halving. It's anticipating the scarcity. It's anticipating, you know, what this means for the value of the cryptocurrency long term. So that kind of gives us a very broad view of why price increased, number one, leading into the halving. Now, the reason I'm kind of doing this video is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep I'm trying to keep the phone in front of the air conditioner because my phone overheats in the car, and my arm is tired from holding the phone like this. So the reason I'm doing this video is we're 2 days away from the halving. So what's going to happen with price, I think, is on everybody's mind. Number one, I just posted a tweet basically talking about, I actually have an amount. I could easily do this video like this. Like if I did it sideways, it would be so much easier for me. Go on Twitter if you're not on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Just look up Crypto Capital Venture. And I just posted a tweet. basically, we're in, especially on the 4 hour, it's very clear. We're in a symmetrical triangle. There's two breakouts, you know, one is to the upside to the 110, 120 area, I believe. The other is to the downside, to the low 60s, right at the 50-week moving average. Now, the 50-week moving average going into this halving is exactly what Litecoin did in 2015, going into that last 2015 halving. We talked about that as possible. I've been saying I don't think we're going to get to the 50 moving average on the weekly chart, which is the $60 area this time around, but it's completely possible. And everybody, you know, we've been talking about this since we were like at $140 not long ago. And for me, if Litecoin did break down out of the symmetrical triangle, we're talking, for me personally, this is my approach, that's in a huge buy zone for me. I will be buying like crazy. The consistency, if that happens, the predictability, if that happens, and if we actually see sideways support along that $60, $65 area, would be insane to me. So that's one thing. I just wanted to throw that out there. It's a huge buy zone for me. Right now, I'm comfortably accumulated in Litecoin, right? Over the last year and a half, you've seen that on this channel, especially in the bottom of this last bear market. And so 2 days away from the halving. For context, I think it was 4 days prior to the 2015 halving, there started to be some volatility with Litecoin. I believe the 4 days before the 2015 halving, there was like a 20%, daily candle. And, you know, the few days leading into the halving after that, there was a good amount of volatility. And then probably 5 to 7 days after the halving, there was a good amount of volatility, right? I think like 18% total to the downside or something like that. The day of the halving was actually, I believe, a green candle, and it was just not much of an open close difference. So it wasn't like a heavy green candle or anything like that. So it kind of just goes to show, if Litecoin gets, sorry for the camera movement, if Litecoin gets a similar type of move, there's certainly, from this point forward in the next few days, next week, there's definitely room, if there's consistency with that last Litecoin halving and similarities, there's a ton of room for Litecoin to hit the 60s. But at that point, I believe there will be extreme support. I already believe that there's pretty good support where we are. There's a high possibility that we break to the upside of the symmetrical triangle that we're in right now. And I just kind of wanted to give you some context around price now that we're 2 days away. Everybody's looking at price, right? It's and everybody's wondering what's going to happen. I think it's amazing how Litecoin has followed such consistencies through and into this Litecoin halving compared to how it did in 2015. And so it continues. I believe there are a ton of consistencies still occurring. Whether or not we hit the 60s is up in the air, but it's just something to be prepared for, is all I'm saying. Within the next week, it's possible. There's a pattern in play that has a target to the lower 60s. So you couldn't have asked for a better setup in terms of Litecoin potentially getting there, but at the same time, would be awesome to see Litecoin diverge from that consistency. It would be nice to see a little less harmony in the charts compared to 2015, where Litecoin actually does diverge from this, right? And we don't reach the 50-week moving average on the daily charts or on the weekly charts. So will that happen? I do not know. I'm curious to see what all of you guys are thinking. I wish I could. For whatever reason, I'm not seeing the chats on my phone, and I want to see the chats because I want to see what you're all thinking. Let's see. Press 1 if you think Litecoin. I want to know. I always like gauging the market and just, you know, press 1 if you think Litecoin's going to the lower 60s. Press 2 if you're short-term bullish and you think we're going up from here. Abdul with a 1. It's probably the only super chat I'll see. Or nobody's chatting. I don't know. We got some 1s. We got some 2s. Man, we got 50-50 split from what I'm seeing on my phone. So anyway, sorry for the camera movement. I wanted to do a quick live stream because I'm not completely sure I'm going to be able to do one little later today. I'm going to try if I'm home in time, maybe this evening, but those are my thoughts. Litecoin halving, everybody. Exciting times. Exciting times. Crazy to think 75% there in terms of circulating supply. Max circulating supply, 84 million. We're 75% there, 75% there, everybody. This next bull run, going to be epic. Going to be epic, in my opinion. I'm excited. And those are my thoughts today for Litecoin price, 2 days away from the halving. Let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of volatility there is. I hope you're all having a good day. I just wanted to check in. I hope you have a great, blessed rest of the day. If you're here and not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of the channel. I don't always have shaky, crazy videos like this, I promise. Oh, I feel so much better. I'm resting my arm on the seat. I don't always have shaky hands. I promise. I can put on a good production for you if you're not a subscriber. Hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of the channel. Like a light said, thanks Dan, smash the likes. Hit the likes if you got any value out of this video. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day and God bless.